Hey guys, that 80s dude here, and I'm standing out front in front of the Scottish Rite Center right behind me. They're doing the San Diego Rocket Con, so I came in as press today, and I'm really excited to get in there and to take a look at the books, the toys, the cards, and all the stuff that's going on. Apparently there's a big cosplay show. I might drop into that, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a video today about some of the things that I bring to a convention. I've been going to conventions since the early 90s, and I've sort of developed my own kit, things that I bring, and I thought I would make that video right here, right before I walk in. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so back in the early days when I used to go to San Diego Comic-Con and it was a very light show, I would bring a backpack, and most people bring backpacks with them, and they'll bring some food and pack some other items, maybe to hold their comics and things like that. I really don't like carrying backpacks inside of convention centers anymore. They're bulky, they're uncomfortable. I mean, look, I know some folks are walking around in there with $300 backpacks, and I'm sure they're plenty comfortable, but I just don't like wearing those things. I like going in, having my badge over my neck, and just being comfortable and being mobile so I can go and flip through those dollar bins. All right, obviously the shows have become far more sophisticated. A lot of the shows now have toys, trading cards, and comics and posters and all sorts of goodies, pops, Funko Pops. And so over the years, my pack list has had to be a little bit more sophisticated. Now obviously today I'm here as press, but I'm still gonna go ahead and look around. I'm gonna have a good time, and I'm probably gonna buy a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna make a new video about. So what I wanna show you today are things that are gonna help you be successful when you go to a convention, and that way you are not carrying a heavy load, and you can always count on being ready to secure your books or your collectibles, all right? One of the most essential things that you can have when you go to a convention is going to be a large box. Okay, so I just keep, this is an Amazon box. I keep this in the back of the trunk, and then I always have this bubble just to secure some books or anything that I'm gonna put in here to protect it, okay? So that's essential, because you can put pops in here, you can put toys, and you can even put graded books in these bigger boxes, okay? Normally I would bring a short box for CGC or CBCS graded books, but I didn't do that today. But I did bring a short box to put comic books in, and it's an empty box because I plan on buying at least, we'll see, 50, 100 comics, all right? The other thing I would recommend bringing is a little box for trading cards. This has been with me, tried and true, for over, man, almost 30 years actually. And all I do is anytime I buy cards, I just pop them in here and they're secure, and I don't have to worry about them getting damaged. Okay, so the fourth thing I bring is bubble wrap, all right? So I just bring a roll in case I need to bubble wrap anything, especially Funko Pops or other collectibles or toys, and I want to secure them in the large box. So never ever forget the bubble wrap, all right? And the other thing I bring, and this is kind of, like I said, has been advancing over the years, is I bring a roll. And the reason I do this is because I've been to several conventions where I found some really cool posters, and I didn't have any place to put them. I just rolled them up and put them in the back of the car. And it just doesn't work that way because they can get damaged. So I decided I'm gonna start bringing a poster roll with me going forward, and I'm gonna secure the poster in there. And that poster roll size can actually hold several posters in there securely and safely. All right, so let's go ahead and go on to the next thing. The other thing I bring is a sort of what looks like a journal. It's more like a autograph and a artist book, so I can go ahead and drop this off with the artist, and they can go ahead and create the art in here, and then I have a collectible here for myself and nice memories. This one here was given to me as a gift by my sister, so you can see it's all blank, heavy pound paper, perfect for artists, and they really enjoy sketching in here. It's not too large, it's not too intimidating when you put it in front of them, and they're actually very impressed that you're very thoughtful about collecting their work in something so beautiful. All right, let's take a look at that. Sorry about the shadows, but I'm shooting this in the back of my car. All right, so the other thing I bring along with me is a power supply. All right, so as I'm shooting this video on my iPhone, obviously I want to make sure that I can go ahead and charge my phone during breaks, in case I'm running low on battery. The thing I want to recommend to you is when you go to shows like this, you should turn off Bluetooth, you should turn off pretty much everything else, and make sure you're zeroed out on all the applications, so that way you can save on battery life on your phone. All right. I don't want to forget this. This is really key, and I've regretted not having these in the past, so I always pack them now. And what I do is I bring blue tape. Blue tape can be used for anything. I use it for packing, I use it for securing things, and this is essential. And scissors. Man, when you don't have scissors when you go to a convention and you need them for some reason, you're sort of like, what are you gonna do, right? Who are you gonna ask for scissors? All right, so you wanna make sure you bring those as well. And another thing I do bring, and I want to recommend, is when you're walking the show and you get a phone call or something, you want to have your ear pods or whatever it is. I'm using Beats Pros. And the thing about these is basically it's going to save you from having to carry your phone around with you, waiting for it to buzz. It just rings in your ear and you're good to go. So never forget that. And I can't stress enough, when you're going to a convention or any sort of show, you want to go ahead and bring some food. Now, in most shows you go to, they don't allow you to bring food inside the actual event. I completely respect that. I'd rather just spend the money here and it goes to the program, it goes to the convention, and so I want that money to go there. But sometimes I have an emergency and I can't go sit and wait in lines for foods, and I want to get something down really quickly. So what I do is I bring a protein shake, and I just carry the water right inside the actual bottle. I leave it in the car, and I go ahead and pour that over when I want to drink that. And the other thing I do is I just bring some healthy organic mix and some almonds and things like that. That should hold you over for a few hours. All right, and just to kind of put the cherry on top here, after I have a protein shake, I'll have a Hubba Bubba or a Bubble Yum and some chewing gum. You always want to carry that with you, some mints or something like that. You don't want to be wheeling and dealing and then you know, your breath is stank, right? And the last thing, I think it's really important, you want to obviously have cash. I try to bring $20 bills and dollar bills, because if you're also haggling for cost and things on books or toys or collectibles, you want to make sure that you have that change there available in case the vendor doesn't have that. All right. So those are all the essential things that you're going to need when you go out to a convention. You can go ahead and, you know, what I'm thinking about doing is maybe making a list so that you guys can download, but you guys can just, you know, zoom into any section of this video and create your list if you wanted to. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's something I've missed that you guys think is essential when you go to a convention, please let me know. And thank you. Stay rad.